Road to Gold gun guide. In this video we're going to go over the 1911 handgun. This is, in my opinion, best done in hardcore mode, and especially on the small maps like right now, ship houses in the game. Highly recommend doing it on that. Shipment is preferably better because every challenge is obtainable on shipment, but if it's just ship house or dome or a combination of any of the three, that also works out really well. So for the class setup, the primary weapon can be whatever you want, whatever weapon you're working on. Secondary can be your 1911. For the perks, it's the same three perks that I like to use with all my classes. Dauntless. Dauntless is good to counteract piercing vision as well as be able to just run through fire and whatnot, so that's why I go with Dauntless. Fortified doesn't seem to do much as in the way of stopping any explosions, so that's why I prefer Dauntless. Piercing vision just helps me be able to see people better, especially like on DOS house where I have a hard time seeing people. And then lightweight, just to be able to move around the map a lot quicker. Lethal, you can go with whatever you want. I like to switch this between this and the Molotov, but just whatever one you want to use at the time. Right now I like the Mark II frag, so I can just chuck it down the hallways and blow people up while I'm running around. And tactical, even in hardcore, a lot of the weapons are still two-shot kills. So if you get lucky and you can hit a one-shot kill, you can still stem boost your health back up and get into the fight a lot quicker. As far as the attachments, I went with the Strife compensator for the muzzle. This is going to help with your recoil control, because you're going to want to spam this weapon a lot. And that's how I use it anyways. I like to make this a spammy weapon and just shoot the shit out of people. The barrel, I went with the Gracie #1. This is going to help with your aim down sight speed, aim walking movement speed, and sprint to fire speed. Just to be able to get on target a little bit quicker, because this is a single shot weapon. Obviously it's not full auto unless you use the full auto barrel, so that's why I went with this one, just to be able to get on target a little bit faster. For the optic, I put the slate reflector on. I like the Night Arm Model 47, but for the handguns I like to use the slate reflector. In my opinion, it's easier to see targets with this one on the handguns. For the trigger action, I like the hair trigger. Again, like I said, I like to spam this weapon, so this just makes it a lot easier for me to be able to spam it. The magazine, I went with the 45 ACP 18 round mags. This slows down your aim down sight speed and your movement speed, but with the other attachments we're going to negate that, so we can go a little bit quicker and a little bit easier anyways. And I like that, seeing as I like to spam, more ammo works out. For the ammo type, I don't really ever mess with any of the other ones in hardcore other than FMJ rounds, and this is just going to help me with the piercing vision. If someone's hiding behind a container or something, be able to see them a little bit easier. Or sometimes I can get a cheeky kill even if I don't see them. I just happen to be aiming at something else randomly, and a bullet will go through a wall and hit somebody. So that's why I like the FMJ rounds. For the rear grip, I went with the fabric grip. This is going to help with your aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed, and hip fire, which you're really not going to be hip firing a whole lot, but I mean, if you do have to, it's going to help with your recoil recovery on that one at the cost of accuracy. And small maps, you're really not going to care about accuracy, so that's why I went with the fabric grip. For proficiency, I like sleight of hand. You can use whatever you want. Vital doesn't really matter too much if you're playing hardcore. It's going to be a one-shot kill really anyways, so I don't need vital. Akimbo, I don't really care for akimbo because I don't like to hip fire, so that's why I went with sleight of hand. So if I do have to reload, I can just reload really fast and be right back in action. And then finally for kit, I put surplus on just to give me more XP. It's a good way to boost up your player, boost up your weapon, anything of the such that you're using. It just helps you out with the XP. That's just the only reason I use that. It doesn't have any other real benefits as far as helping you complete any of the challenges. And then as far as the challenges for the camos, for pack tactics, just get 200 eliminations. Self-explanatory. This one's going to come just trying to complete the rest of the challenges. For surgical, just get 50 headshots. Hardcore, it's one shot, one kill on a headshot, and really anywhere in the body. So this one should come natural. If you are having trouble, just aim up a little bit higher than you normally aim, and you shouldn't have an issue. But this one should just come natural over time. For Predatory Ambition, just get 50 multi-kills. Small maps, perfect for this, especially shipment. Almost everything's going to be a multi-kill, so this one shouldn't be an issue at all. Again, this one, just like the other first two, should come natural. For Reptilian, just get 5 kills without dying 30 times. If you are having trouble with this, use your primary weapon, whatever you want, whatever you're really solid with. Get the first 4 kills with that, and then switch straight away to your pistol, and then get your last kill with your pistol, and it'll count as a bloodthirsty, and it'll count towards this. A lot of my handguns I was putting on my weapons, and I was just completing the 4 kills with whatever weapon I was going for atomic on a different gun. And then once I would get to that 4th kill, I would just swap over, get 1 kill with my pistol, and it would count as bloodthirsties. I was getting, you know, hardly any kills with these, but I was completing these bloodthirsties without really even trying. So if you are having any issues with it, try that little technique out, and it'll work out perfect. For Deadeye, just get 50 long-range kills. You could do this even on shipment. You can just shoot, you know, from one side to the other. The range isn't really too far that you need for long-range kills. So this one should also just come over natural when you're just going for kills without really even trying. If you just want to, you know, try to go for it, like I said, just kind of sit back on shipment and try to pick people off from one side or the other, and you'll unlock this challenge. For a Berserker, just get 50 close range kills. Small maps, once again, perfect for this. If you get on shipment and you're just dominating, you could knock this out in one match if you're good enough, because almost everything on shipment, unless you're trying to go for long range, is going to end up being a close range kill. So pretty easy. For Wildcat, it's just get 50 kills after recently swapping to your primary or secondary weapon. This one is a bit confusing to me because I'm not sure if you can swap from your handgun back to your primary and get a kill with your primary, and that'll count towards it. I'm not exactly sure. I was just playing the game and I ended up unlocking this one, so I'd imagine this one will come natural for you as well. If I was reading it correctly, and the way I understand it, like I said, you could swap to your primary and get a kill, and that would work with that weapon. So I mean, if you want to just try to knock it out, just alternate, you know, swap your weapon, get a kill, swap your weapon, get a kill straight away, and you shouldn't have no issue knocking that one out. For Survivalist, just get 50 aim down sight kills with the Gracie short #2 barrel, the 30 Russian short 8-round mags, and a steady trigger. So you just want to equip all those attachments and then put whatever other attachments you want on there, and then just get aim down sight kills. Pretty simple, straightforward. Again, the smaller maps work perfect because you can knock these challenges out, you know, in 1, maybe 2 maps. For mind games, just get 50 kills without taking damage from the enemy with the Cooper full auto barrel, the 45 ACP 18-round mags, and a steady trigger. So this is going to turn this thing into full auto, which is going to kick pretty hard. So what I would recommend is maybe using the attachments that it recommends here, and then putting on something to help with recoil for the rest of them, and then just get, you know, kills without taking damage from that enemy. Basically, the person you kill can't be shooting at you. Somebody else can be shooting at you and hit you, but as long as the person that you killed didn't shoot at you or hurt you in any way, this one will be completed. Again, on shipment, this one can be knocked out in 1 map. And then finally, for Death Artist, get 50 aim down sight kills with the Gracie short #2 barrel, the 45 ACP 5-round fast mags, and the lightweight trigger equipped. So just, you know, once again, put on those attachments, put whatever attachments else you want on there, and just get aim down sight kills, and shouldn't be no problem knocking this one out. Like I said, on the small maps, most of these challenges can be knocked out in 1, maybe 2 matches, you know, total. So the hardest part is going to be grinding this thing out, you know, the weapon levels. But if you got double XP tokens, or it's double weapon XP, you know, weekend or whatever, just get on, knock those out, unlock the challenges along the way, and then whatever you have left over, you know, just focus on those. But shouldn't be too much of an issue. The handguns were quite simple, other than the top break, which I hated that gun. But other than that, the other handguns were no issues whatsoever. And as far as, you know, the camos, the gold looks really nice on it, I think. Diamond looks alright, kind of looks a little funky. I think the weapon's too small for diamond, but I like gold. Gold really stands out really well in my opinion. I'm close to atomic, so once I get atomic done, I'll cover that on some more weapons. But so far, like I said, in my opinion, the handguns are best done in the small maps on hardcore. Really quick and easy to do. Like I said, your challenge is going to be just upgrading the gun, you know, all the levels. But pretty simple, pretty easy, pretty straightforward. If you have any questions, man, just leave me a comment and I'll get back to you guys. And if you like this video, please feel free to give it a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.